Hey guys, welcome to the Cobra's Den. And today I'm going to have a little chat about bars, gold and silver bars. And the reason is I've got some amazing bars that I have just picked up and I'm going to show you in a bit. This one being a very, very special bar, but I'll come to that, and a beautiful bar from the Germania Mint. So let's have a look at these bars which I have already and have a little chat about them. A lot of times when we talk about bars, a lot of people think of plain, straight, poured bars. No patterning, just a 5 kilo bar, a 1 kilo bar, a 100 gram bar, a 100 ounce bar, whatever it may be, but just a plain bar. But things have been changing over time, and bars are applicable in so many different ways. So we have bars like these, which are Geiger bars. I find these absolutely beautiful. You do in Geiger get poured and minted. These ones are minted, which I prefer, as I find them more defined and just precise, shall we say. And you get them in silver and gold. Obviously, I like the gold a bit more than the silver. And we have bars now which are relevant to certain times, situations and events that may have gone on at the time. For instance, this here is a 10 ounce COVID bar. And I really liked this when I found it because basically it marked a very historic point. I mean, I'm sure the pandemic will be talked about in years to come, centuries to come, decades to come, whatever way you want to put it. And this was minted during the COVID-19 pandemic. So I got this bar and I probably won't let it go for a fair while, if at all, just because that marked a bit of history. Here we have a beautiful 10 ounce Britannia bar and a lovely 10 ounce Celebration bar. Next to that, you can see the Coca-Cola bar. So we're even talking about branding from different companies using it. Next to that, Diamonds Are Forever, so 007 and films, and John Wick next to that. But like coins, bars are now taking different forms as well. Look at these beautiful art bars. Absolutely stunning pieces of work. One of my favourites there, the Thinking Man. You got 1 ounce bars like this beautiful set of dragons running from 2018 to 2023, and I'm waiting on the 24 to come out. So 6 at the moment. I have 2 in gold. I wish I had the whole set in gold, and maybe I'll get it, but with the price of gold going the way it is at the moment, who knows. And bars here down to 1 gram in a set of 100. So this is a Valcambi Suisse 100 gram bar, broken down into singles of 1 gram each. And next to that, we have I was going to say a pentagon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or a hexagon bar here. So different shapes, different sizes, different artwork, minted or cast like this 10 ounce Germania bar. Serial numbered, but cast. I'm not as keen on these as I am the minted bars, but Germania have made them absolutely beautiful. So you also here have a smaller version of 100 gram. So what's better? Is it a bar or is it a coin? Well, for a long time, people were saying, well, bars are slightly better in the way of the bigger you go with a bar, the less you're going to pay in price, less of a premium. And so you can actually pick up silver for weight better with a bar. The flip side of that is that coins, though you can get them in all different sizes, depending on where you are and which coin you get, can be capital gains tax exempt, which is true, and a bar won't be. But again, that depends on how much you're going to sell in a year, and if the profit is going to be a threshold of 6,000 at the moment, that may go down, who knows. But realistically nowadays with bars, unless you are buying that standard cast plain bar, you have premiums on these bars as well. If you look at the Thinking Man here and these Art Nouveau bars, yeah, there's a premium on them. Even the Celebration bar up the top. So a lot of the time you're going to pay the same amount as you would a coin in the way of pounds per ounce or dollars per ounce. But what is the better one? I don't think there is any choice in that way. Or there may be, for depending on what you're doing, whether you're stacking or collecting. It's really a personal choice. So what do I do? Do I just get the bars or do I just get the coins? Well, no, for me, I get both. I get what I like. Geigers are one of my favourite bars. I think they're absolutely beautiful. I get coins that are stunning as well. But I'm going more for the collectibles, the high relief stuff, which is low mintage and all that lot when it comes to coins. And with the bars, just stuff that I like. So I've got 3 bars I want to show you, maybe 4 even. And I think they're absolutely stunning. So I'm going to go with the simplest bar of the new purchases that I have now, and then go on to the bigger or better bars in certain ways. Though I find this one absolutely stunning. This is the Una and the Lion 10-ounce bar. I think the background is gorgeous with that patterning. And then we have the Una and the Lion, which became famous because one coin was released and really shot its price to the moon. Now, do I think this is going to do the same? No, probably not. That happened on that coin. Yeah, there'll be a buzz around these, but it doesn't mean that just because the last Una and the Lion went through the roof, this one's going to do the same. That's probably not how it works. Do I like this bar? Yeah, I do. I think it's amazing. And on the obverse, again, we have that beautiful patterning. The Royal Mint, 10 ounce, 4 nines, fine silver. So a gorgeous bar. And we saw on the Stack Collector, he had the 1 ounce version of this. I haven't got hold of that yet, but I will be getting a few in. And a few will be going on the auctions as well. But this 10 ounce one, well, that's for me. But I did have to get myself a 1 ounce Una and the Lion bar, and here it is. And again, you can just about make out that beautiful patterning in the background and Una and the Lion on the front. This one comes in an assay card. I would have liked to have had it in a capsule, really. And I probably could cut this out of the assay and put it in a capsule. But I don't think I will, because that will keep this pristine in that assay card. And again, on the obverse, we have the Royal Mint, 1 ounce, 4 nines fine gold, with a serial number on there, and the signatures of the Deputy Master Chief Executive. So another ounce of gold into the collection, which I'm really pleased about. I don't think with the way price of gold is going, I had a target of trying to collect another kilo of gold this year. I don't know if that's going to happen if gold keeps going up the way it is. But for the moment, there's another addition. Now, this piece here was offered to me some time ago. And at the time, I thought, nah, not really for me. And then when I went to the World Money Fair in Berlin, in Germany, earlier this year, I saw this piece there and I thought, wow, I really want it. And I couldn't get hold of it. They were sold out everywhere. And I was a bit gutted because there's another 2 in this series and I wanted to collect all 3. So I'm just opening up the box here. But it is this beautiful 2 ounce Freya bar. I managed to get hold of one, and the guy I got it from was very, very reluctant to let it go. It comes with a certificate of authenticity. Let's have a quick look at that and get a better idea about this bar. Okay, so looking at the COA and trying to read it on the camera. 2024 was the release. 2 ounce antique finish, coloured. And does it have a mintage? Yes, it does. 999. So 999 pieces, which is probably why I'm finding it, or why I found it to be a bit harder to get hold of. But for me, an absolutely beautiful bar. I really like that. There are another two to come out. I believe one is green and one is in a red dress. I may be slightly wrong about that. And there on the back, you have a serial number or the actual number, 065 of 999. So I love this bar. Absolutely gorgeous. And another beautiful addition to my collection of bars. Now, are you ready for this one? This is something else. So we've seen kilo bars, and one of my favourites over the back here is the Stone X. Absolutely gorgeous. But here is a real piece of work. The Royal Mint 100 ounce 499 fine silver. 100 ounces, 32 ounces to a kilo, making this 3.125 kilos of silver. It is huge, it is massive, and it's quite heavy. And what is it? The Three Graces. I am chuffed with this piece. The Three Graces, 3.125 kilos in a massive, massive block of silver. What a piece. Now, what am I going to do with this? Now, obviously, you can pick up 5 kilo bars, 10 kilo bars, just plain, and it's literally for the weight that you're getting it. But I think if you're going to have something that big, wouldn't it be nice to have a piece of work like this? I mean, that is just stunning. Look at that. But this is not for my collection. Well, it may be. It all depends on what happens. I'm going to put it in next week's auction. So I believe it's next Friday, which may be the 15th. I'll have to double check that. Starting at 7 o'clock, we will have our next auction. And this piece will be in it. It's not going to be cheap, and it's not going to be for everyone. But it will be a lot cheaper than you could normally get these for. And you can check it out on eBay to see what the price is on there. And I guarantee this will be going a hell of a lot cheaper than what it is on eBay. So if it doesn't sell, well, it's going in my collection. If it does sell, someone's going to have an absolutely beautiful piece in their collection. Look how thick that is. So I was really happy to get that. And really I got it just because I wanted to hold a 3 and a bit kilo beautiful Three Graces silver bar like that. So there you go, guys. That's some amazing pieces of gold and silver bars in my collection. I love them. I think they're great. And I will get more over a period of time. But let me know what you think. Do you think bars look good? Do you think any of these bars are something you'd like in your collection? Or are you just sticking to coins? For me, it's a mixture of all of it. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and if you did, please like, share and subscribe. And this is the Cobra Stacker, signing out of the Cobra's Den.